Hello everyone and welcome back to Omsi 2. I am very pleased to bring to you today version 1.2 of the Wright Streetlite that was released yesterday on Steam, or today when this video is being recorded, but this video will be out tomorrow, i.e. Wednesday, which is, well, whenever you're watching this video, let's not confuse you. We are in the brand new update for the Streetlight pack. This is something that has been long waited because originally the London Spec Streetlight was going to be released much earlier, but then what happened was they're going to just decide to release it with version 1.2, which basically is a rebuild of the Streetlight pack, so a vast improvement. Oh, what's that car doing in the bus lane? I haven't seen cars drive here before in Farthington Demo. But anyway, this update, I'll cover this in next week's Omsi 2 news as well, but what it features is 8 regional single door variants. It has 8 London spec variants. It has this hybrid variant. This is the variant we're driving at the moment. So it's the hybrid. It's the Daimler, which is a Mercedes-Benz engine. Daimler HEV. So this is the hybrid version. So we'll see how it drives the hybrid electric. There's 40 customizability options. So that's to do with set bars. You have unique vehicle systems that have been recreated. You have you have the Hanover displays, advanced ticket machines. I know a lot of you guys like the ticket machines. Studio Polygon's been known to make good ticket machines. You have the immersive audio, so they've recorded 250 new sounds, so hopefully the Streetlight will sound a lot better now, because I didn't really find it sounding too well beforehand. It sounded okay, so yeah, hopefully now it's much better. And then custom handling scripts and smart AI simulation. They've also improved performance on this, because before the Streetlight was not great for performance in terms of, especially using as AI bus, so hopefully that should be fixed now based on what they've said. And let's take a look. So when you take a look inside, you'll see that now the Streetlight looks vastly different. So the cockpit has been rebuilt. It's a higher definition. The wheel also looks slightly different. It looks kind of thicker, and it does look. It's just a lot more aesthetically pleasing, and a lot nicer looking. Take a look at the interior. There it is. Now one thing that's annoying is that there's no Lux repaint for these. So the only repaint you have at the moment is a Studio Polygon repaint. Since all the templates for this have been broken, there aren't many repaints out for this yet. Actually, I haven't checked, but I doubt there is many, so we have to make do with this library. I really don't like using the Master Switch or Studio Polygon libraries. I find them a bit annoying, but look, it's fine. So I think you can adjust this steering wheel. Yes, you can, because this is a bit too not really to my liking. It's a bit too far back. So just gonna move that wheel up. How do I move this wheel? Let's see what it says. Steering wheel column adjust. Okay, maybe now I can move it. I think. So, I'm just trying to figure out why this is not moving. Do I have to press this? So yeah, that's strange. That is very strange. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on here with this. Wheel's not adjusting, which is quite annoying. So yeah, we're just gonna have to make do with what it is here. Not sure what's causing this. Ah, there we go. Finally. Yes. I think basically you have to wait for 45 seconds for the pressure to build up, and then you can move it. Okay, that's a bit too high up now. Bring it down, and there we go. Actually, kind of see now the wheel looks different when you tilt it downwards a bit, but yeah, all good. And actually, this has the most adjustable wheel out of all buses, because as you can see there, with this, what we did there is we actually changed its position quite a bit. So yeah, there you have it. Yeah, it sounds better now. Sounds better. Still slightly muffled, but it does sound better, I have to say. Because yeah, I have to say, I wasn't really a big fan of the previous Streetlight pack. I found it like, didn't find the sound quality great. You see, now they've included the retarder as well, which is nice, because this is very characteristic of Streetlights. They have very loud retarders. Don't know why that's the case, but that's how it is. So yeah, they've added that back in, which is nice to see, because they've added it into updates and removed it, but now it's back, which is nice to see. So they've been listening to the feedback. So we're back in Farthington now. This is a map I quite like. I quite like this map. So yeah, hence why I always go back to it. So yeah, it's one that's it's not very much, it's not displayed very much, you know, it's not really done much justice. It's quite an old map, you know, it's one of the first Omsi 2 maps. It is quite small. People kind of prefer Cotterell for the small ones. But I just really like this map. It's a very nice map, and I think it doesn't get the love or the attention it deserves. So yeah, let's see how these displays work. There you go. The display looks quite nice now, although we just messed it up because I cut it in twice. There you go. Look at that. Looks pretty good. That building there is from Berlin Spandau, the DDR section. There they are. There's the start stop. Working as it should. I wonder if the 400 AMC will also get something like this, like a rebuild, but who knows. For some reason I thought that used to be an archway, but I'm not too sure. Now, I wouldn't really enjoy the streetlight in Farthington because there's a bit of a section where you can get some trash, and the streetlights aren't really trash friendly. So the hybrid version is only for the 11.5 meter. Oddly enough, you think the smaller bus will be more suited for hybrids, as obviously the way less. Because actually here in Ireland we have hybrid buses that are at 11.5 meters. Usually buses I think at 10.3 meters, something like that. But actually you can hold 1 or 2 people less than the 10.3 meters because the hybrids just can due to weight requirements can carry less, and obviously the engine's quite heavy. So yeah, there you have it. Well, I have to say, I'm really impressed with this new update. Just, it's much nicer to drive. The bus sounds much better. Yeah, much better. It feels like a street light. The wheel generally, like, it feels slightly different in the way that it seems slightly more high texture. It doesn't look too different now, but you can notice kind of now that it's just modeled slightly more. And the wheel also seems a bit more three-dimensional. It pops out a bit more. I wonder if there's any mirrorless streetlights in real life, but it'd be nice to have that in here, but who knows. But yeah, this is definitely a very good update. Can't complain. So yeah, kudos to Studio Polygon for this brilliant update. That's actually the first time I noticed those trucks there in this, what's meant to be like a factory, I presume. Parking right by the factory. Parking is quite far away from the bus stop, but I actually know the bus stop does go. Oh, sorry, I was going to say terminus. I mean bus station. That's the one. Yeah, because the sounds are, it's just better. Now I'll see also when you get to the high speeds, because usually what happened with the Daimler was when you got to high speeds, suddenly the pitch would change, and it just wasn't very consistent. So we'll see now. If I presume that's been fixed. But yeah, on my review, my stream review, I did say that they should add in back the retarder sound. So it's good to see that they've listened to the reviews. I presume others might have said something about that. Although I don't recall too many people mentioning it. Oh, Farthington is quite quiet, but driving without a timetable because I wasn't bothered to make one. I set one up. I wonder where that leads, this road. There used to be a tramway, who knows. Yeah, we probably should have used one of the short street lights for this, because this is very oracle. Also, I forgot to mention, but along with the Daimler variants, the pack features Euro 6 Daimler diesel engines and Euro 5 Cummins engines. I'm not sure why the Cummins are Euro 5 and the Daimlers are Euro 6, but that's how it is. And maybe that's why now it's just most of the new street lights are Daimler engines. The rattles seem to sound more fine in a way, another way. Now I wonder if the retarder sounds are from the actual street lights, or they just use the default ones from the MAN NG272, because a lot of the buses just use the MAN ones because it's a Void gearbox. The loud retarder tends to be something you hear more in the Void gearboxes rather than on the ZF gearboxes. So, because even you'll notice that a lot of the MAN, like I was on the MAN SG262, which is very similar to MAN NG270. This is a while back. But when slowing down, sounds pretty much the same as a street light. But not all Void gearboxes have that, so it depends. seems to be quick taking off. Not seems to be a bit quicker taking off than a street light usually would, but who knows? Can we reach the top speed? Yeah, okay, it's very slow. Just like a street light. Yeah, it's not very fast. I'm only doing like 65 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I think they might have used the man sound there because you can kind of also hear the more old engine style. There's really just a whine you hear when it slows down. And I'm getting off after flip's sake. They come to rain on our parade. But yeah, it does feel like a street light. It sounds a lot more like a street light. Even there, when you slow it down completely, street lights sometimes make that sound. So it's a lot more pleasant to drive, I have to say. So yeah, it's great that they've updated this bus. And you know, fair play for rebuilding this from scratch, because at the end of the day, like, you know, they've made their money from it. Like, I don't think many devs would bother rebuilding something from scratch. Not that there'd be much point, but yeah. Sorry about that. I was looking there at the phone, the Discord there. So apparently I might have sent something with a typo or something that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just look how nice this map is. Shame they never expanded, because this was meant to be this is the demo, because it's meant to be a bigger version of this, but unfortunately it never saw the light of day and it never happened, which is a shame because I really like this map. It just has so much potential. Very nice map. Now, demos I have, I've been on, not that I don't have any demos, why would I on the street light, but one thing is the engines is a bit louder and it's also not as muffled, but they've recorded these sounds from 5 different buses, so I don't know how that works, because there's, you know, technically until you only record them from 3. I guess with the 5 you get the best variety. Oh, so I'm forgetting, this is the electric, never mind that. I need to actually try out the diesel, because I'm driving the electric hybrid one, so obviously this one was... Yeah, there you go. That's more like what the diesel one sound like, but yeah. Although, to be fair, the electric one, hybrid one, I think once you hit a certain speed, just the diesel model kicks in. But all in all, I'm very impressed with this new update. Definitely more pleasant to drive. So, you know, it's a great update. Very impressed. I don't think this has hybrid drivetrain now. Don't think it does. Probably would have advertised it if it does, but I guess it has the sound, so yeah. Interesting. More videos made a mod for this, but I don't know. Okay, here we are. Ready for round 2. So yeah, folks, that was it. That's the v1.2 in a nutshell. And of course, we're doing more videos of this throughout as I record them and publish them out in between the other videos we have out. And yeah, this will be particularly useful for smarting, I guess. So yeah, without further ado, that's it for now. Until next time. And actually, yeah, there will be one video out of the old version for there on Sunday. Or from that. Rest of them should be the new version. Okay, that's it for now. Until next time. Bye.